tongue in death grip.
What are you gonna do now, bitch? What are you gonna do now?
Basically rocket power this weekend.
Gordon sends me this.
Is he dead? Or is he?
No, I saw him.
Some of the imagination isn't necessarily agreeing with the idea that Gorgeous Gregory is actually gorgeous. Oh, there's that move. I don't know what he calls it. Maybe we can ask him later. This is how he picked up the win over Tito Exotic. There he is, man. Big win. Big win.
Come on, that's it.
I'm gorgeous. He's
Come on,
hideous.
that's it.
I'm the best around here. You line them all up, and I'm gonna destroy each and every single one of them. Because I'm a generational talent, and I am a once-in-a-lifetime athlete.
Now, we're more relentless than ever. We're angrier than ever. And we're hitting harder than we ever have before.
There's nothing that's going to stand in our way from getting those tag team championships. We're not stopping. We're not giving up.
I did exactly what I said I would do, again, and no one was surprised, again, because I'm always undefeated. I never get beat.
Well, you know what, Imagine Wrestling? You know what you need to do, Kato? You need to remake a match. I don't care if it's 5-4, 4-5, ladders, puddings on a pole, raise Ruth Bader Ginsburg from her grave, and rebook Roe v. Wade. Because Big Lenny, when you were done with me, the only thing, we're in the third trimester of your career, and the only thing that you gave birth to on Saturday was being a loser.
On Saturday, I proved two things. I proved that I am the most gorgeous man in all of Imagine Wrestling, and I proved that Daniel is nothing more than a loser. And I sent him straight back to Missouri. He can run around with his tigers all day.
Lucio De Vere, I hope you're ready to expand the other side of your mind, because tonight you're in for one long, strange trip. I am the homegrown hero, and this is my town.
I have a lot of history there. I've won many championships and had a lot of matches and made a lot of really good memories in that town. And you know what? No matter what the Commissioner Lance Payne has in store for me, I know I'm going to come out victorious because of the people of Hastings.
People of Hastings, for the first time, you are going to witness the Top Gun Oscar Maverick at his absolute best. Whoever you want me to go up against, let's do it and let's make it official.
Watch. These mean we are the greatest tag team in Imagine.
Like Jake said, we left everything in the ring on Saturday night, and call it cheap, call it what you want. We are still your Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and that means that we will defend against anyone and everyone. Hastings. On May 28th, we get Eastern PA's top tag team, the Dog Nation. I've seen a little bit of their work. They're good. They're real good. They're not the raddest tag team in the game, though.
I want to tell Imagination that I am very, very disappointed in the refereeing. The job that those refs did this past Saturday. It was terrible. It was disgusting. It was just like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I was disappointed like Steelers fans are every season. But you know what? The only one that did the great job was the great ref, John Williams. I'm actually considering having him referee every single match from this moment on.
Now, when I was off, there was still a thorn in my side that I just couldn't get out, and I'm pretty sure it was in everybody's side in the whole imagination. You know who that is? The neighborhood. But guess what, Kato? I'm going on a whole tour. It's called the Neighborhood Tour. And I'm going to run through all of them. Neighbor John, Chris Coleman, The Watch. And I'm going to teach every single one of them how to bang your head.
Back on that left ankle. Jimmy trying to bear crawl away. Got it, momentum. And Lucio De Vere hit the ground hard. Nothing but concrete down there.
Come on, guys. Bring it back in the ring.
Hard hitting action, man. This thing has went fast and furious for the past 8 minutes. Guys, oh, there's a chop. One back. Whoa, these guys are unleashing some brutal shots right now. Kicking the stomach. One big move on the floor we know can cause some real problems.
Absolutely, especially with the,
oh, that's bad. Lucio gets that last stomp in. Counts up to 9. Is Jimmy gonna make it? Oh, he doesn't make it. Oh, this fight's not over. Did you hear that shot in the back? Good grief. Come on, now this match is over. Let's get things under control. Going for that pile driver. Where do we stand on that? That's still illegal. I'm not sure. Lucio able to get away. Let's see if there's more fighting. Give me a break. Give me a break. He ran for his life like a coward.
it looks like the powder is going to be irrelevant at this point in the question.
Wow, what a coward. I'll tell you what, though, what a great show tonight,
yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
Disappointing.
Sorry to disturb the peace, fellas. Lucio De Vere, let me tell you something. I'm not a homegrown hero just here. I'm a Hastings original. I'll see you there, buddy, and I'm going to whoop that ass.
Baby, we're live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I'm loving life, I hope. But you can say the same tonight. We got a lot going on. But before we get to that, first and foremost, why don't you go ahead and take a minute right now, give the video a thumbs up. It helps push us up in the algorithm. Give it a share on all your social media, now or in the future, whatever is most convenient for you. Let's spread the word of Imagine Wrestling. I'm told, turn on that notification bell. Yeah. Let you know every time you want to, every time there's a new video from Imagine Wrestling, or when this show goes live, you get that information. You don't have to try to remember, because, you know, you get to be my age, you need reminders. I set an alarm for everything. So tonight we got a lot going on, man. We have got a lot. Of course, we have interviews coming up a little later on. We're going to hear from you, Big Lenny. You got a big match coming up in Hastings. The Rocker Chris Sand return. We're excited to see him again. The Rad Boys are in the house. Malachi Gage makes an appearance tonight. Altuna's own Jimmy the Hippie. Tito Warwick. Alexander Apollo. Daniel Exotic is here. Plus, we have two big matches, of course. We're going to see gorgeous Gregory in action. And that match coming up in a matter of minutes here. I see his opponent's already ready.
As soon as we get Gregory away from the mirror, I think we can get.
I think we can. That might be a little bit of a struggle and a battle, but we'll try our best. And then later on tonight, first time ever, man. You know me, I love these first time matchups. The curious dynamic in this one. Of course, we got neighbor John, the leader of the neighborhood, going one-on-one with the most recent defector, a guy who was able to break away from that cult. The ace, Oscar Maverick, for the first time ever, live on a Wednesday night. And I'm curious to see how this situation plays out.
Could be a very good match.
It could be. Depends on how this works out. Could be a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what comes of it. So this could be a very interesting night. Before we get to that match, we just have a few things we want to touch on here real quick. Hastings only 10 days away.
I'm excited. I am ready for Hastings.
Well, you're gonna be excited to hear this. Tickets are going very well. Good. It's gonna be a good turnout. As we expect, man. Hastings is a hot town for wrestling. All that whole area up there, Nicktown and Carrolltown and Northern Cambria, or Spangler and Barnesboro if you're old school.
If you're old enough to remember that, yeah.
Hastings, that entire area up there. Great people. Yeah, great people up there. Great time. Really, really looking forward to going back. That building has so much nostalgia for guys like us. And if you've never been in this building, it is a fantastic venue for wrestling. I mean, no doubt about it, man. A fun venue. The acoustics are great. The bathroom is very easy to access in there. It's just fun. Not for nothing. I mean, it's we're a wrestling promotion first and foremost, but we have a ton of new lights for Saturday for that show as well. So gonna get a little bit of laser, a little bit of laser lighting, yeah. So we're trying to make this product as fun and as possible for everybody of all ages. So this seems like a good night. June 11th is going to be around the corner here. VIP are nearly sold out for that one already, so I wouldn't wait too long. I know they are on sale now for June 11th back here in Altoona. Then on the 22nd, we go to the Sykesville Fair. That is a Wednesday night show. That is $10. Get you into the fairgrounds. You can ride all the rides and get in and see the wrestling, all that for $10. I mean, I don't know how you beat it.
Yeah.
I'm told
everybody's trying to save a buck nowadays. That's the way to save a buck.
Yeah, man.
Entertain a family.
I'm told thousands and thousands of people will be there that night. I mean, it's a nice fair. I mean, just the grounds itself is stunning. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I think I described it before. And then after that, of course, we have our July show in Altoona and an August show in Altoona. And then we have August 27th. We're back in Reynoldsville. And, I am looking forward to the 28th year, but I'm also really looking forward to going back to Reynoldsville. That was a great place. So
Yes, it was. It was a lot of fun there.
Everywhere we go, though, man, the fans are, the fans are great.
Every town we've been to, and
I'm sure
just
it's gonna great.
Be that way for every town that we still continue to.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what you get when you have, just good wrestling. People love wrestling. I love wrestling. You know what I mean?
Like good wrestling.
Yeah, right. It's like everybody likes a good restaurant. Everybody hates a bad restaurant.
And when you're Central Pennsylvania's only company that's using exclusively good trained wrestlers,
yeah, man,
it don't get no better than this.
Our group is of the imagination, as we've sort of dubbed them. They are great all the time.
Yes.
But I'm sure they've heard enough of me talking for now. They probably like to see a wrestling match.
But you're going to be talking through it, so they're still going to be.
But at least they'll get to see something different. Now, I don't know if this is going to be what they want to see, perchance. I know a lot of people aren't real happy with this guy. I see he's finally drug himself away from the mirror long enough to have this wrestling match. So let's go ahead and get to it right now. Let's head to the ring. First, he is a student of kimchi. He is Crusher Silver. Guys always got those weird elbows. I have a story about Crusher Silver a little later on. But for now, let's go ahead.
Hey, make sure you tell him I'm gorgeous. Make sure you tell him.
Yeah, we will, pal. He is from New York, New York. He is gorgeous Gregory.
Right, I'm gorgeous. Lenny, I want to hear you say it too. I know you know the truth. Say it. Say I'm gorgeous.
Those are some snazzy boots he's got on.
Yes, they are.
They're snazzy.
Gorgeous boots.
Okay.
You know how much these boots cost me? More than your house.
100.
That they are real silver.
$175, I bet. No, okay.
No.
I bought wrestling boots before.
No,
okay.
They were $500.
All right.
That's more than the
Wait.
you live under.
That's more than Lenny's house? $500?
Yeah.
All right.
Lenny doesn't have a house.
This guy has no concept of
money.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what he is? He's a copycat. I wear silver. I wear silver, and he thinks he can come in here and wear silver. That's what he thinks. My robe has real silver on it. My boots are silver. Look at this silver stripe on my trunks.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Talk about my trunks.
They're amazing.
Tell how amazing they are. Tell how gorgeous
Oh my God, this guy talks a lot, man. I just got.
Silver, but I don't see any gold there.
No gold.
I'm ready to wrestle.
Thank God, it's about time, pal. Let's see some wrestling.
Wait, Chris. No, Chris, you know the drill. You know the drill. Take my robe off. Take it off.
That is not the referee's job.
Yes, it is his job.
That is not the referee's job.
He has a contract with me.
No, he does not. No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
You're a liar.
Why are we having conversations with the wrestler when he's supposed to be wrestling?
He's so excited for this opportunity. Do it, Chris. Do it. Come on, take it off. That's right.
You know what? Do it. Whatever it takes to get to this match, man.
Smile whenever you do it, Chris.
You know, whatever it takes to get to this match. This man is this is a ridiculous human being.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with our referees taking payment to disrupt wrestlers.
Lenny, I know you wish this was you. That's right. Gorgeous.
One of these days, somebody's going to put their fist right in his mouth.
Take a look at this. That's right. Look at this perfect body. I know you're checking me out, cameraman Steve. I know you are. Okay. Okay. I'm ready to wrestle.
I will say.
I want you to tell me how gorgeous I am to my face. So I'm going to meet you in the center of the ring, and I want you to say it. Say it into that camera. Say it. Tell them how gorgeous I am. Are you serious?
He had just turned Crusher Silver inside out. Man, oh man. You know, you hate the attitude. You hate the way he conducts himself.
Hey, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. This is for him wearing a silver mask.
Man, oh man, protect yourself, Crusher Silver.
This is for wearing silver tights.
Oh my God.
I wear silver. That's what I do.
All right. Looks like.
Silver and purple.
Yeah, it
That's
looks.
what I wear because it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
I'll tell you what. You know, you don't like the attitude. You don't like the way the guy conducts himself. But there is no doubt the upside, the ceiling for this guy is out of this world. 6'1", 6'2", just turned 18 3 weeks ago.
Did you see that?
Yeah, we saw it.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you see how gorgeous it was?
All right.
Chris,
I feel like he would have a greater future with a better attitude.
I agree.
that was a gorgeous flapjack, everybody.
It's
That's because I'm the best.
it's just a generational thing. Hopefully he grows out of this nonsense. There he goes. Oh, we've not got a name on that yet. Won his match last week, won his match the week before against Daniel with that move.
That's what's going to happen to every single person. Every single one. You line up all the crushers. I'll beat them all at the same time because I'm gorgeous. I'm gorgeous. Bring Kim Chi too.
Oh, I don't think you want to call out Kim Chi. Kim Chi.
Because I'm the best.
What if?
I'm the best.
All right.
Look at him lay there in a pulp.
Yeah.
Look at him. I think he's dead.
All right. All right. Let's head over here. I think we've heard enough of this guy. Man, oh man. I'll tell you what though. I don't know that in his young career he is ready for that stinky thumb and those bees that Kim Chi brings around.
I think that would be a fun matchup.
I think it would be a bad matchup for Gorgeous Gregory. He may end up with his first fall. You know, there's 2 weeks in a row of Crushers getting beat by Gorgeous Gregory and pretty decided.
Is this like a video game where he has to beat the sub bosses to get to the big boss?
I don't know. Maybe nobody wants to sign a contract to fight him, or maybe he won't sign a contract to fight anybody other than tomato cans. I don't know. I'll tell you what though, it's man, Hastings right around the corner. One of the big matches we're going to feature on that show include Tito Warwick taking on this man, Alexander Apollo.
My name is Abraham Klein. My guest at this time is Earl Apollo of the King's Court, and he is going to be taking on Tito Warwick May 28th in Hastings. Sir, what are your thoughts on this upcoming match?
My thoughts are real simple. The King's Court trimmed the dead weight that was Monsignor Mambo. Now, I know that Tito Warwick is a bad man. I saw what he did to the king. But things are looking up for the King's Court. And in Hastings, May 28th, Earl Apollo is going to beat down Tito Warwick.
All right, thank you, sir. It has been Abraham Klein for Imagine Wrestling saying, thanks for watching. Back to you guys.
All right, there we are, man. It's Alexander Apollo, Tito Warwick. I think we're going to hear from Tito just a little bit later here. So but it's time. It's time to talk to a guy who's in our main event tonight. First time on a Wednesday night show in a long time. Come on in, Oscar Maverick. It's good to see you again. How you feeling tonight?
Feeling good, Cato. Feeling really good.
So you got the big match tonight against somebody that would have probably been called the leader of the neighborhood. I think most people would agree on that. And coming up beyond that, in Hastings, you got a guy you just saw in action there tonight, Gorgeous Gregory. What are your thoughts on both these matches?
So first things first, John, I used to call you a friend, and yet now all I keep seeing is your stooge, Coach Lance Payne, the commissioner, keeps talking nonsense on Facebook. Well, this time I can't take it out on him, so I'm taking it out on you. And as far as Gorgeous Gregory, I'm reminded of an ancient Greek myth, Cato, the man known as Narcissus. Narcissus fell in love with his own reflection, and in doing so, lost himself. So at the end of the day, what it seems like to me is, Gorgeous Gregory, you lost yourself along the way, and I'm here to tell you I'm shutting your damn mouth May 28th. That's all I got.
There you go, man. That's strong words from Oscar Maverick. I think everybody would not complain and be quite happy to see somebody shut up Gorgeous Gregory for about 13 seconds. At this time, let's go ahead and bring in a guy who doesn't always have a lot to say, but I'll tell you verbally, but he's got a lot to say physically. A madman, a bit of a lunatic, certainly a psycho. Malachi Gage, what's on your mind? Your match has been announced for Hastings. Where is your head at? I hate to ask, but where's your head at right now?
Against the frat boys. Yeah. The frat boys. Let's see, the frat boys, you may not know this because you're all idiots, but the frat boys have won tag team championships all across eastern Pennsylvania. But the Watch is no stranger to tag team gold. And let's say their stupid names, J-Cat and Aaron, weren't enough to make me want to bash their brains in. J-Cat, you came to Imagine Wrestling under John Ross. We gave you a chance that not everyone gets. And you threw it away for Big Lenny. Brother Aaron. You come to Imagine Wrestling with your tag team partner, J-Cat. You think you stand a chance against the Watch? Shame on you for even trying, Aaron. On the 28th, the Watch gets back on track and shows you why, once again, tag team wrestling is for the Watch.
Every time he's around, I fully expect people to come marching in white coats and drag that guy away. What a psychopath. Well, I haven't called you in. I see you're here already. Yeah, you're here a little early. It wasn't your turn, but let's go ahead and let's.
I know
neighbor John. What's going on?
I know Malachi, and if he's in that kind of attitude, I'd say you've done messed up, Aaron. So what I was pudding last week. I didn't bring any snacks because you always act like you don't know what they are. It's getting hard to tell whether I'm talking to Oscar Maverick or Cato. I mean, sometimes he's in the back doing interviews. Sometimes you're doing interviews. Sometimes he's in the ring. Sometimes he wants to be part of the neighborhood. Now he's out. You know, it makes me sad, Cato. It makes me sad. You know, I don't know. Like, this is one of my favorite sweaters, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear it again after tonight because I'm going to have to wear this sweater when I put somebody down that I used to have a lot of respect for. I mean, Jesus, if Oscar Maverick was in those movies, Goose would have died within the first 15 minutes. I've carried him this whole time, Cato. I've carried him this whole time. He wants to talk about Lance Payne, the 3Ds, discipline, determination, dedication. We tried to instill that in Oscar Maverick by giving him a chance, and he's just throwing it all away. So Oscar, tonight, when you're laying on the mat, looking up, and the referee makes the count, 800 watts, 900 watts, 1,000 watts, and my hand gets raised and you're declared popped corn, you're going to rethink your life decisions. Because I thought by now you would have learned that life is better with a sweater. But now I just got to throw this away, just like I'm going to do to Oscar Maverick tonight.
I can't tell if he is the biggest idiot that ever lived or the smartest man in recorded history. What an odd cat. Oh, my God. Speaking of odd cats, come on in, man. Just what we need. More.
Tell me I'm gorgeous.
More talking from gorgeous Gregory.
Show me the respect that I deserve. Tell me I'm gorgeous.
Here's gorgeous Gregory.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So why you got to talk so much?
Okay, so let me start this off by saying Oscar Maverick is fat. He's short. He's ugly. And most importantly of all, Oscar Maverick is a damn fool. Okay? I mean, let's be honest. I've had two very tough opponents over the past 2 weeks. See, you've lined up the toughest opponents that Imagine Wrestling has to offer, and I've beat them decisively. Decisively. Wouldn't you say that was decisive in that ring tonight?
I mean, the Crusher.
I mugged them both. Yeah. Those are elite level athletes. Not as elite as me, and they're definitely not as once in a lifetime as me, because I am a once in a lifetime athlete. And I'm a generational talent. And I'm gorgeous, right? So Oscar Maverick is a damn fool because he thinks that he's tougher than the Crushers. I beat the Crushers, and I beat Daniel Exotic, and honestly, Brody's the worst out of all four of them.
Who?
Oh. That Oscar Maverick guy? I forgot his name. Yeah. So, I'm gorgeous. And I want you to say it before I leave.
There you have it.
I want you to say it.
Gorgeous Gregory.
Say
I said it.
He is gorgeous.
This is gorgeous Gregory.
He is gorgeous. Say it with more heat in your breath.
Are you a generational talent?
I am a generational talent.
Are you a once in a lifetime athlete?
I'd say so, wouldn't you?
You're very annoying. I'll see you next. I'll see you next week.
Say I'm gorgeous.
Fine, you're gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and let's hear from Tito Warwick right now.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, I am DC Bentley. I'm here with the Bosnian bone breaker, Tito Warwick. Tito, you recently dethroned King Lawless, and now we're finding out that at Havoc and Hastings on May the 28th, you're going to be taking on a trusted member of the King's Court in the Earl Apollo. What are your thoughts?
So, let me start off by saying, Lawless with his Dungeons and Dragons or whatever the hell he is, got his ass kicked tonight. And then, on the 28th of May, I storm the castles. I take over the village. I run this town. Tito Warwick will break every single bone in your body, Apollo. Be ready. May 28th. Me and you.
That's the Bosnian bone breaker. I'm DC Bentley. Back to you.
Tell you what, man, I do not feel good for anybody that has to step in the ring with that gigantic Bosnian Tito Warwick. Speaking of gigantic human beings, let's go ahead and bring in right now our own resident giant, Big Lenny. No shoes tonight. Interesting. Just right out of the mountains into the building. Lenny, Hastings right around the corner. Your opponent's now been announced. Chris Coleman, tough task ahead of you. What's on your mind?
Well, I got a couple things on my mind. First of all, that is a tough task. Chris Coleman, you know, you're a strong man, but I've been wanting to get my hands on you for a while. So this kind of works out because you see the Commissioner Payne, thinks he's punishing me. You're not punishing me, Commissioner. This is exactly what I want. This is the kind of match, a fight with a guy like Chris Coleman, I think I can bring to Hastings, and I think Hastings is going to love it because it's right up their alley, because it's right up my alley.
There you go, man. A fight. Big Lenny and Chris Coleman, that's one you're not going to miss. It's just 10 days away. Speaking of guys who like to fight, likes to fight tigers and lions and any other type of animal he can get his hands on. Daniel Exotic, still the Imagine Live champion. What's going on? How you feeling tonight? You fired up? You got a good energy?
I'm really fired up tonight, Cato. You know, I spent some quality times with my tigers.
Had to go down there, had to spend some quality time, make sure they're all right, spend some time with my bears, make sure they're all right. Did a little bit of jogging with them, did some cardio. Got to make sure they're in shape with me, Got to make sure they're all right. But I'm excited. Still holding on to my title. It's my precious right here. It's the one thing I'm always caring about, just like I care about my tigers and all my exotic acts out there. I got to make sure my fans are all right as well. I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever Imagine decides to throw at me, Cato. Let's go.
There you go. He jogged with bears, man. That's new information that we didn't have before. Something we're going to have to talk about later, Lenny. This guy jogged with bears. I don't know. Wrestling's a weird place. Let's go ahead and bring in guys who are, I wouldn't call them weird, but certainly energetic. They are our current reigning and defending Imagine Tag Team Champions. Worked hard to get these titles. You've worked hard to retain these titles. You got a big, big, big fight coming up in just 10 days. What's going on? What's on your mind? New challengers on the horizon.
The Rad Boys are so excited to come back to Hastings. Last time we were in Hastings, we won the Tag Team of the Mountain Trophy. This time, whenever we come, we're the Tag Team Champions. Hastings has been great to the Rad Boys, and we're not going to stop next Saturday.
If we won the Tag Team of the Mountain in Hastings, we walk into Hastings as the Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Champions. That makes us the best tag team in Central Pennsylvania, doesn't it?
It does.
In Imagine Wrestling,
It does.
over on the eastern side of Pennsylvania, there's one tag team known as the Dog Nation. If you go to Eastern PA, you're going to see these boys everywhere. You're going to see them on top everywhere. You're going to see them as the best tag team all across Eastern Pennsylvania. But they're going to come to Central Pennsylvania in just 10 days. And I can tell you exactly what's going to happen when they walk through the curtain. When the Dog Nation meets the Imagination, and they stand in the ring, and they shake in their boots as the heartbeat of the Imagination walks through that curtain. We dance with Radical Rex. We hold up 2 tag team title belts. We beat you down. We retain our tag team titles. We stand over top of you. And with everybody in attendance, we yell, Rad Boys in the house!
There you go, man. Rad Boys real fired up for next Saturday. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. You know me, man. I love first-time matchup. It's one of my favorite things in the world. We got a first-time matchup coming up real soon. Not the first time, but it's been a long time, man. Only came back at our last show in Altoona. Rocker Chris Sands, it's good to have you back. I feel a little cooler already just being in your presence, man. How you feeling? What's on your mind tonight?
Cato, I feel like some of the Imagination might have forgot about me. So, I am the rocker, Chris Sands. I come from the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls, they sure are pretty. But Cato, on my time off, I had bad thoughts of saxophones and golf. I thought the beat was done. I thought the beat was over. But you know what? Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? No! It wasn't. So you know what, Cato? The beat still runs, and this guitar riff, it still riffs. And with all the Imagination, it's going to be louder than hell when we bang your head.
All right, there you go. Just a quick history lesson. It was the Japanese that bombed Pearl Harbor, not the Germans. The Japanese did that. But, yeah, you know, we never accused him of being a history major. He's just a rocker that likes to fight. Go ahead and our next guest here, looking real snazzy. I think Lenny used that word earlier tonight. I like it. I think it's a good description. You got this tie. You got this boutonniere here. You're looking sharp. You had quite a confrontation last week with Lucio De Vere. You got him coming up in just 10 days up in Hastings. Tell me what you're thinking.
What am I thinking? I'm thinking it's I, the guru of woohoo, the creative cornucopia of charisma and talent. It's me. It's me. My words flow. I'm dressed like Johnny Depp from Blow, and I'm ready to go, Lucio. Where are we going? We're going to Hastings. It's been 10 years since I fought Lucio De Vere in Hastings. 10 long years. And them 10 long years been a lot worse on you, Lucio, than they have me. I'm still ready to go. I'm still a top guy. Meanwhile, you're on that downward slide. You see, I'm not afraid to admit the last time, 10 years ago, I didn't win our confrontation. But this time, things are going to turn out a little differently, my friend. I'm going to take that mohawk, stick it between your knee pads. You can kiss your ass goodbye. I'm going to pile drive you, chip the paint, fold the mohawk, and claim myself as the true Hastings legend. You smell worse than one nose can smell, Lucio. I like things a little skunky, though.
Okay, interesting. I'm a bit of a nerd. So I'm not. I think I know what he meant by that, but I'm not sure. We'll just let it go. I'll tell you what. We have 7 big matches on the horizon coming up in Hastings in 10 days. We have a full video clip showing you right now all those matches. Gelman, let's go ahead and show them what's happening in Hastings in just 10 days. Tell you what, man, a lot of big matches to look forward to. You got Chris Coleman on the horizon. Tough challenge ahead of you. I'm looking forward to that match. 2 big guys. Refresh my memory, because I don't know this for a fact. Have you guys ever fought one-on-one?
You're asking the wrong person. I've been hit in the head too many times to remember that.
You guys...
many matches over the course of the past 20 years.
You guys have both been at this a long time. You're both really at the top of your game, but I cannot remember a single one-on-one match between the two of you as many times as your paths have crossed. So this should be...
It might be interesting.
It might be really interesting.
Been a tag team match or 2 in there, maybe, but yeah, I think this might be our only one-on-one.
I think this thing with Jimmy and Lucio can be... I think there's going to be a certain amount of one-upsmanship in this situation. I think that, this could be a show stealer, to be perfectly honest. And we got these 2 big tag matches. I'm not super familiar with Dog Nation or the Rad Boys. I know they are living on their reputation right now. Both teams have won tag team titles elsewhere. They've had a lot of success. So the question becomes, are they going to be able to step up to the next level? 2 guys that are, in my opinion, 2 of the best tag teams, certainly in Pennsylvania, if not the entire Northeast. Individually, the Rad Boys and the Watch. I mean, those are 2 matches that really could be interesting.
Oh, absolutely. And, our tag team division in Imagine Wrestling, I think, is exceptional. I think our tag team division as a whole is maybe the best tag team division in all of the Northeast.
I won't argue with that. I mean, we have the thing is we have 2 tag teams that are so good. I mean, you could plug them in on TV right now, and I don't think they'd miss a beat. I mean, that's honest to God opinion of mine. We got Oscar Maverick coming up. Has certainly the fans have certainly taken a liking to him very suddenly. He's got a guy coming up against that the crowd did not particularly like in Gorgeous Gregory, and I can see why. He's really annoying.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's picking up many fans anywhere he goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be an interesting matchup.
Alexander Apollo has a little bit of momentum right now. He had pinned Mambo Italiano in Altoona, and he has a little bit of momentum. I don't know that there's many guys that have much more momentum, though, than Tito Warwick right now.
And, they both have a lot of momentum, but Tito Warwick's got that size. He's just a monster of a man.
And so quick.
Yeah.
That right hand, when he uncorks it, holy cow.
Yeah.
We got the heavyweight title. A lot of fans disappointed in Spencer Slade attacking Bill Collier from behind like he did. I think there was some speculation, is this a match we're going to see in Altoona? But these guys wanted this match quickly, and it is coming to Hastings. And this is a main event that, man, you could see it on television. Another one of these matches that, we've seen it before, and it has been stellar. Both guys have come out winning this matches, but this time it's so much different. They went to the ring as friends, every other time before, there's no friends this time.
Yeah.
No friends.
So the dynamics are completely different than the last time last couple times these two men fought over this belt. So those dynamics are just going to change this match, and it should be an interesting fight. It's going to be a fight.
Yeah. Am I missing a match? I feel like I am. Maybe not. Tell you what, though, I'm excited for Saturday, 10 days from now. If you haven't done it already, VIP are getting very tight. So if you want those VIP tickets, it's probably in your best interest to go ahead and get them very soon. I don't want to waste too much more time. I'm ready to see a match here in just a matter of minutes, but I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to Hastings. I know you're looking forward to Hastings. Everybody in the roster loves this town, loves this venue. If you haven't done it already, go ahead and get your tickets. But I think I see our second opponent just crawled into the ring, so let's go ahead and get ready for the announcement. So here we go. First, he is from the neighborhood. He is the good neighbor, John Ross. There he is, man. Once in a lifetime type of interesting character. I don't want to step on.
Generational neighbor.
Yeah, I don't want to step on.
Generational neighbor.
Yeah, he's not generational.
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Generational ginger ale drinker. Generational weed whacker.
All right.
Generational microwave user.
Again with the weed whacker. His opponent. He is the ace, Oscar Maverick. Here you go, man. It's an interesting dynamic. I'm curious to see how this. My gut would say they would. They haven't really had cross words. I mean, are they going to come out fighting? What are you doing with this?
Hey, a good referee would have taken it from me.
No. I mean, I'm lost on this. These guys think it's the referee's job to take their gear off.
No, haven't you seen the ref that usually does the neighborhood matches?
Oh, yeah. The Hamburglar. Are you talking about the Hamburglar? Why am I having conversations with the wrestlers in the ring? I'm supposed to be talking to you, Lenny. How does this become a thing tonight? This is exhausting.
Ring the bell.
Especially whenever it's the two guys that you've had to have conversations with.
Oh, they're both the worst. They're like peas in a pod almost. Here we go. I'm curious to see. Nice, strong lockup. That's what I like to see. I would really like to see them just wrestle and see who is really the better man. I'm curious to see how it plays out. You know, we talk about it all the time. Neighbor John got a quirky sort of a style. Hard to figure out sometimes. But he, dude is tough. Dude is tough, man. We, you know, for all of his weirdness, we always want to thank him for his service. The guy fought for our country and developed a very specific style that is, you know, he learned from fighting overseas. And it works, man. It works. Oscar Maverick, on the other hand, also a man who serves our country. He's a Navy man himself. I know, you know, the gimmick is he's a fighter pilot, but he is a legitimate military man, and you know, he also hand-to-hand combat. Those guys learn how to fight. This really should be an interesting situation. Both guys trained here at this dojo. Both of them had a very good trainer, and I know that they can get it done on the mat as well.
Yeah, I've heard that trainer. Yeah, I heard he turned out some pretty good prospects.
He's turned out some good ones, yeah. I heard he's very good looking as well. Here we go. This is where. What is he doing?
Get him back, ladder.
Why is there a ladder in this?
You get him back. Get him back.
Why is the neighbor
Get him
on
back.
the
One.
Always with the weirdness. You know what I mean? Like this is.
You're out of the ring. That's your explanation for the ladder? Come on, let's get back here.
I mean, we got this is a leftover ladder from the ladder match 2 weeks ago in Altoona. We got to find a better place to store it.
Wait.
It's all right. You can clap for him, too. It's good. It's good stuff. It's what you learn from joining Rod. Learn from being part of the neighborhood. Come on. You guys can clap for him. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. I've heard you give people the clap.
That's not true. The neighborhood has a great medical plan.
No, I'm clapping. What are you talking about? Why are we having conversations again? We got to get our desk farther
This
away.
show's completely going off the rails tonight. Oh, my Lanta.
We can be friends and neighbors once again.
Are you trying to make up? Let's be curious.
Part of your group for 2 years. Do you really expect me to fall for this?
Of course.
You really expect me to shake your...
I mean, here. You're inspecting. Is there anything in my hand? It's clean.
You know what?
I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him. Beautiful arm drag takeover into the hip toss. Got some momentum going. Picks him up beautifully on the slam. He's got all the momentum right now. Neighbor John. This Neighbor John, man, he is a... There's that more of that bizarre style from Neighbor John. Whoa! That was a lot of torque on the shoulder, man. Referee might want to check him, man. He went down on that shoulder hard. That was an uncomfortable to watch fall. Is he able to continue? He might get him to submit on this arm bar right here. If he can get enough, if he can get over top of him and get enough torque on that shoulder.
Spin around just like that glass plate.
This guy has the weirdest offense. You know what I mean? Like everything he does is so bizarre.
It's almost like he trained with kimchi.
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing bizarre about that elbow, though. Good God, that was the point of the elbow right in the bicep. And that is a sensitive spot, man. Interesting. Oh, right on the back of the elbow. He just bent his arm the wrong way. Good God, man. And this is what I'm talking about with Neighbor John, man. When he turns it on, he can be just as vicious.
That's exactly why you have a conversation with me instead of that piece of trash.
All right, calm down. I don't know what he's so mad about all of a sudden. But he, I mean, I'll tell you what, it looked like he was intentionally trying to hurt Oscar Maverick on that last elbow shot.
That wouldn't shock me at all.
Oh, and again, that patented Neighbor John offense does no favors to that bicep and inner elbow area of Oscar Maverick. Man, oh man. And again, you gotta say it's smart strategy. He has picked an exact body part. You know, a lot of time guys work an entire arm trying to break down an arm. Neighbor John has picked out that insertion part of the bicep right going into the elbow.
I win.
That's not how this works.
That's right. Neighborhood rules. I win.
You know, Cato, I can see from here, there's bruises falling up on Oscar's arm. He is in trouble right now.
That's I mean, he caught him 3 times flush. Like Oscar Maverick was not able to protect himself in any way in that bicep area. Bends him over. What's he going for here? And again, man, same exact spot over and over again. He loosened him up with the punch, got a hold of that left arm, and it's been repeatedly inside that inside elbow area where the bicep sort of meets. And you can see he's got that forearm in that same exact spot, putting more and more pressure on the inside of the elbow. God, it's smart strategy.
Yeah.
It is.
Come on.
So you're answering your own question. Is he that dumb or that smart?
I think he's an evil genius. If I'm being honest, I think Neighbor John is an evil genius.
Microwave corn looks like.
Maybe he just spent too much time in front of his microwave that he loves so much.
Could be. That could be. It's smart strategy. He's got a hold of the arm. Oscar Maverick able to get his other arm free and fight out of it a bit, but Neighbor John, a ton of confidence right now. You can understand why. Oh, vicious shot back. Gets right back on that arm, though. Oh, in that same spot. What a nightmare for Oscar Maverick. Good God. This is a This is a weekend-changing experience for Oscar Maverick. That inside of that elbow, that bottom of the bicep. Oh, my God.
Is this really necessary? We have to change our wardrobe?
You know, I hate to say it because I don't want to praise neighbor John in any way, but looks like he's getting himself in a little better shape lately.
I didn't notice. I thought the turkey neck was getting out of control there, so I don't know.
There he drives him down. That there, shoved down back to the armbar. Continues to work real hard. Got a hand squeezing the bicep. Good offense, though, man.
So you can hear his whistle going, woo, woo, woo.
You know, it's awful getting your ass kicked by somebody. It's way worse when someone talks trash to you while they're kicking your ass. It is the worst. Oh, my God. The point, he did not sugarcoat that elbow at all. That is what is generally known as a 12-6 elbow, but he brought it right down in the insertion of the elbow again. This is incredible offense out of neighbor John tonight. And again, he takes him down by the arm. Beautiful leverage, judo-style throw. Incredibly done. Neighbor John is on top of his game in the best.
Extra vicious tonight. I feel like this one's extra personal for him.
Yeah, it probably is. Trying hard to hold him down.
He is definitely bringing out all the stops tonight.
I'll be honest, this is the best we've seen him in a while. He looks sharp. He looks exact. He looks like he knows what he wants and what he's trying to accomplish, and it is really working out. Did you see that? He slipped on his own sweater. Idiot. You shouldn't have had that sweater on the ropes.
Raph, I told you to move that.
See if that slip sort of screws him up. Oh, he put him in the guts. Let's see if this is enough now.
Definitely seems like he gave Oscar enough of a breather. He might be able to get something out of it.
I'm not sure, man. It's taking a heck of a beating. Now, I will say, you know, this is back elbow. That elbow's in trouble, though. You see he was fighting with that right arm, not the left. And again, 2 straight clotheslines, getting some momentum. He ducks a line, throws a kick, flips through. Gregory caught him right in the side of the head. Here we go. Oh, the distraction. Come on. O'Connor roll. Oh, he counters Drew. Oh, my God. Wow, what a win. What a win.
And the neighbor is shocked.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Neighbor John had all the momentum in the world right there. I'm not sure exactly why Gorgeous Gregory came into the scene right there. I think... Oh, no. Is he looking for a microphone? Oh, God.
Is this on? Gregory! I had him right where I wanted him! Gregory! I need an apology right now!
Okay, let's see what happens here.
It's your fault, Gregory! It's your fault! You stared into his face!
Oh, yeah?
And your beautiful face made him faint! And it threw off his weight and he pinned me!
I'm gorgeous, right? Because I'm gorgeous.
That's right, and you interfered!
See?
You interfered!
Yes!
You could be gorgeous! You could be gorgeous with Oscar outside of my match!
Hey!
Not during it!
Hey, John, you listen to me, all right? I'm not going to apologize to you unless you tell me how gorgeous I am. So tell him into that camera how gorgeous I am, and I'll be happy to apologize.
You know what?
I'll be happy.
You know what?
You know what? You know what? You know
I think
what?
all over, you're about this gorgeous.
You're a joke.
You're about this gorgeous.
You're a joke.
Oh, I'm a joke,
Yeah,
huh?
you're a joke.
I'm a joke?
Yeah, you're a joke. You're a joke, John.
That's the problem with these kids today. I don't understand these millennials. Saying it slaps, saying they're vibing. Well, I'm not vibing. I want an apology. Gregory, tell you what, my son that's sitting at home right now, I'm going to talk to him directly. Would never do that. Would never cost me a match. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll bring my own son here and train him to wrestle myself to get rid of all the riffraff like Gorgeous Gregory and the Rad Boys and everybody else. I'll bring my own boy. He would never do that.
All right. Wait a second.
My boy, Cato.
All right, let's get that mic away from you.
My
We don't
boy.
want to hear from you anymore. Get
My
out of here.
boy.
Get out of here.
It's my boy, Cato.
He has a son?
That's news to me.
It's my boy.
How have we never heard of this guy?
That is
I mean,
a
he
good question.
talks so much. How could he have, for the last 3 years, left out the fact that he has a son?
Wait.
Is he of wrestling age?
Does this mean Neighbor John has a wife?
So many questions
What
right
kind
now.
of woman would want to be with Neighbor John?
I don't know if you know this or not, but you can have kids without having a wife.
Well, no, I'm just talking.
I mean,
period.
you know that.
Well, yeah. But period. What kind of woman would want to be with Neighbor John?
I don't know.
To bear his children.
Are we going to have another Ross? Is there going to be another Ross in Imagine Wrestling coming up? I have so many questions. I can't wait for next Wednesday now. I have so many questions. Good God, man. What a wow. Hey, what a great show tonight. 2 great matches, a ton of great interviews. If you haven't got your tickets for Hastings already, go ahead and do it now. We will see you maybe with another Ross boy here.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Got a kid. Who knew?
We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.